mark it, and then get yourself a good pair of pliers or an hacksaw. I'm using these 'cause it's just quicker. Cut it off. It'll flatten it with a pair of pliers, but all you do is get a rod. I've got an old dart. Open it up again.
And this is just to stop the elastic keep pulling back.
Yeah, because in the bottoms of these, they're a wide gap.
Yeah.
I don't think it's seeing there, Wes. It stops it coming up through there.
Yeah.
Goes in, it'll
comes out through there.
Yeah, because these have got a little raised edge.
Gotcha.
And then what you do is just. This is the most awkward bit. Once you get it in, it never comes out. So.
But it's worth the effort, mate.
Yeah. Just turn it.
The Dremel catapult's the better one, but you can persevere and do it with most.
Yeah. But as you can see now, it's and it's made the holes smaller.
Yeah.
So it won't ever.
It can't pull back.
This is the most technical bit of it. But once that's done, it's done. And if ever you want to change them back, just push them out.
Yeah.
But no. And then all you do, it's so easy. It's.
And of course, these actual pouches are about a couple of quid. So
you know, I have these knocking about in the box. When I brought them, they were like £2. They're the better ones. They're soft, flexible. You can do it with any pouch that's got that sort of fitting with the holes at the base.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Because they normally have a pin that goes up through there.
Yeah.
But we're taking the pin out of the equation.
Got you.
And then you'll just get your pole elastic. I don't know what he's been doing with that one.
No, as I say, it's just a bit of old hybrid we had kicking about. What would it be, about 16, 18p?
Yeah, I think this is 1820.
Is it 1820? Yeah. And of course, by the power of the elastic gives you what you want your catapult to do. So if you don't want it to do more than sort of 10 or 12 metres.
You can alter that to take a lighter elastic for your
pole
line or whatever. But I mean, it'll take hollow or this. All we do is work out that. Cut them off. Both the same length, sort of thing. Give yourself a little bit more than you think you're going to need, because you've got to tie knots in it, right?
Yeah.
And then all I do is a crow's foot in the end that's going into the...
Actually into the K.
Yeah. Moisten it up so it gives you a big enough knot.
Yep.
And we just cut them off. There.
Which makes the crow's foot.
Really you don't really need a crow's foot. Well, it's a crow's foot knot, but it don't matter. It's just to stop it going back through. And then you just come in the back.
The non-crow's foot ending first.
If it goes through.
Yeah, it's going. It's coming.
Go through. And I'll say the bush you put in there will stop it pulling out.
Great.
And it's neat.
Yeah. Without that bush it would have pulled straight through.
Yeah, because the holes are too big.
Gotcha.
And that will just do the other one the same. And the thing is, if your elastic breaks, it's so easy to repair on the bank.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
That's the same with that one.
And of course we've all got we've all got catapult bodies laying about with no elastic in them, so you know, you can give this one a go and it won't cost you a penny.
Everyone's got old stems knocking
about. Of course, yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but they're roughly about the same at the moment.
You could adjust that with the...
Yeah, and then...
It was quite strange because this morning when I was picking up a few catapults for Pete to show you to do this with, we actually found one that Pete made me 30 years ago for Wyland's Farm, just for the pole. Because the stake length was only 11 metres across, and to keep the bait tight we was using very light elastic, so this is something that he's been doing for a long time. Well,
you all know how to do this, you just thread it through there.
Yep, that's through your...
So this is why I like the Guru ones, they've got a smallish hole.
Yes.
I think the new Preston ones are the same, all that, and that, but they all... I don't know how they do it with their hybrid ones. You have to tie a knot behind it and then put it on the spike. All you do again is just do.
And with this one, you don't need that sleeve, so it won't pull through.
No, you just another knot. Another crow's foot knot.
Yep.
Cut it all off nice and neat. You can cut this as tight as you want.
Yeah.
And then that will go up there.
Up to that, yeah.
Pull up through that knot.
Look at that, that won't move.
So,
we're 3/4 of the way towards a new catapult.
Yeah. I mean, I've converted all my adrenaline ones now to this.
Yeah.
Because we all go, catapult elastic.
Well, as I say,
go and get some, but you get.
You know, even buying it on the internet, you're still paying £3 for basically about a metre of it. You don't get 2 catapults out of it.
All you do is just hang the catapult there, where you'll play about with it until you get all the same sort of length.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, you can always untie the knot and start.
Have another go.
Just hold it roughly where you think it's going to be.
Do you make your
crow's foot?
Let's be honest, if it's not absolute, it's not going to be the most critical thing. As long as it's very close, it will do.
Yeah, the thing is, if you do have a too short elastic,
yes,
one side and the others, it will have it pulling and fighting it.
Spread it about.
See, that one's a bit out. See it?
Yeah.
So all you do is just put a knot behind this one.
I'll take up the slack.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Now it's level again now.
Yeah.
And that's.
Look at that. Yeah.
Don't undo your crow's foot. Just tie knots in front of it.
Yes. Yeah. Just take up that little tiny bit of.
And then it should hang straight.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Perfectly usable catapult that's cost absolutely nothing, bar 10 minutes of your time, and that will propel maggots and pellets more than far enough.
Yeah. Well, you can just, you can go down to a really lighter elastic in these.
Yeah.
And it will still hold in there.
Brilliant.
I know, but
that's great. And as I say, it's just a great way of using up your old pole elastics.
Yeah, but you've always got like a metre that you're going to throw in the bin, so just keep.
Yeah.
The heavy elastics just go bigger and bigger. Like I use purple hydro in my other catapults.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit further and stuff like that. And red.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks ever so much for that, Pete. That's a really good tip. There'll be loads more from Pete this year because he's going to be doing a lot more fishing with me up our club lake. So we'll be doing a few matches together, waggler matches and God knows what. I'm prepared for a beating, so I'm quite happy about that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you like it, and see you all again soon.
Yeah, I just hope you don't watch this video.